Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Exotic Astrology. And I see that Mercury is currently exalted from 2nd September and it's going to enter Libra on 22nd September and it's going to stay there for very long time in Tula Rashi until November 28th. So, what's the date of today? Today is 6th. So, from today uh, till September 22nd, it's still exalted in the sign of Virgo. And Mercury will also be combust on October 13th. Sorry, I think 13th October he's retrograde, approx that time. So, this is a very important transit because once in a year Mercury gets exalted. And the other thing is, see, whenever a planet enters from Virgo to Libra, it's a very crucial time. Why do I say this? Because you have to understand Libra and Aries, these are very unique signs. Why? Because the sign Libra is the debilitation for the sun, and the sign Aries is the exaltation. So, therefore, any planet which transits Libra during its transit can have a flavor of a debilitated sun. And because sun is the king, it's like the boss in the room. So Libra is the sign where the sun goes into debility. So if there are too many planets transiting in Libra, then it can also show that the power of the sun is weakened, because the sign where sun gets debilitated is becoming more and more and more powerful and more prominent. Okay, so therefore for till September 22nd Mercury is exalted currently, and then it's going to enter Libra. Okay, so therefore it's very crucial that you note the houses which Mercury rules in your chart depending on your ascendant. And once you note that, because it is currently in Virgo in exaltation, exalted planet, good planet, right? Exalted planet is good, but the thing is, sometimes it makes you do things which you may not want to go to the next level. So, therefore, whichever houses Mercury rules in your chart, once in a year this exaltation happens. So, now is the time for the next 15 days that you have to understand the details regarding those houses and what to do, when to do, where to do, how to do, what not to do, what to do. And because the retrogression and the direct motions are happening during this month, so therefore Mercury will play a very important role, because Mars is going to be retrograde after a few days, then Jupiter is going to be direct after a few days, then Saturn is going to be direct. So within these periods this transit is happening. And always remember one thing: Mercury rules communication. Don't forget that Mercury is the significator of communication. So whenever a planet changes motion, like yesterday I made the video for stationary planets, so either a planet goes retrograde from being direct, or a planet goes direct from being retrograde, what is actually happening? You are making some decisions, right? And Mercury is a very important planet when it comes to decisions. Why? Because which is the house which signifies decision making? It is the 10th house. Always remember, 10th house is the house of decision making. Okay, and who is the karaka for the 10th house? Mercury is the primary karaka for the 10th house. People think Sun, Saturn are the karakas. No, they are secondary. Primary is Mercury. Without Mercury, you cannot function with a good Sun or with a good Saturn. And if Mercury is good, then even if your Sun and Saturn are not that great, you may not suffer. Why? Because Mercury enables you to make the right decisions. So therefore, in link to my yesterday's video where I said about stationary planets like Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, all three will be stationary and during this month. Mars is already stationary, I would say. So therefore, now the decision making capability is at the peak. So therefore on 22nd he's entering Tula, which is Libra. So what I mean to tell you is that if there are certain things which you feel that you need to make a decision regarding these other three planets, okay, not Mercury also, but other three planets like Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, then till 22nd September is the best time that you make this decision. Now, I'm not telling you that if you don't make a decision, you will die or you'll lose your job or you'll have a divorce or something or you won't get married. I'm not saying that. What I'm telling you is till 22nd September is the best time that when this transit is happening in the sign of Virgo, you can capitalize your energies and either you can start new things or you can end things which are supposed to end actually. All right, so this transit will trigger these retrogradations and direct motions of Jupiter and Saturn and the retrogression of Mars, of course. So, therefore, do not waste this time till September 22nd. And Mercury also signifies your ability to look into the details. So, Jupiter signifies your ability to get the bird's eye view. But Mercury is not indicating that. Mercury indicates figuring out the details. So, therefore, now Jupiter is going to go direct. So, I would say 13th October to 13th September to 22nd September, which is like roughly, if you calculate, around 7 to 8 days. That period is really very crucial. Okay, or I would say you can add 2 more days, from 15th to 22nd. That's like exact 1 week approx. So that week is very crucial because that is a time when Mercury is in exaltation and Jupiter will go direct in its Mool Trikon sign of Sagittarius. Okay, so that period is very, very, very crucial. And the period, let me see, Saturn will go direct from around 29th or 30th September, and then Mercury will be hovering around in Libra till November 28th. Now, Libra is the exaltation of Saturn, do not forget. So, regarding the houses which Jupiter rules in your chart, 15 September to 22nd September can hold very crucial say. And regarding the houses that Saturn rules in your chart, 29th September to 28th November. So the entire month of October, November is actually very crucial if you check, because Mercury, the Karaka for decision making, is going to transit in the exaltation sign of Saturn. So now you have to check what's actually going on. And both are very crucial because one is in Mool Trikon sign, Jupiter, and the other one is in own sign. Okay. So therefore, this time is very crucial. Okay, and this time will reveal lot of things which you are hiding from yourself. And there are so many things which you will want to do, but you will feel that no, at the end I cannot do. So therefore, specifically for Jupiter ruled houses, 15 September to 22nd September, very crucial time. And Saturn is going direct on 29th. So you could take 1st of October, 1st October to 28th November. So it's the 2 months, okay, October and November. That's very important. And then on 20th November, it will enter Vrishchik Rashi again, okay, later. All right, that will be all from my side. If you have not subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to it below. And if you want a consultation, you can go to my website, which is also down below. All right, God is there with you all the time. Just look to Him and you will find Him.